Welcome to our series on transformation. Each month we will post a little video with some suggestions and thoughts about this very important subject of change and transformation. In fact, transformation is at the heart of spirituality. All of us, I think, watching this would just love our world to change. We would love to see a world where each individual has more peace and more happiness. But often we observe a world where there's increasing pain and hurt and suffering in the heart of our human family. And so we really reflect, how can this world change? How can this world transform? And I would say at the heart of transformation is the saying, when we change, the world changes. When we transform, the world transforms. It's like if we really want the shifts out there, the changes we yearn for, we've all got to look into ourselves and take some responsibility. And you know, sometimes when I reflect on this amazing planet which we live, and I've had the fortune to visit most corners of it, we are a human family of 8 billion people. There are around 195 countries. There's 6,500 spoken languages and 4,500 practiced religions. What an amazing kaleidoscope of humanity we are. And yet, really, that's just the outer world. There's another world which I call the inner world, an equally powerful world. And this is the world of our thoughts, our feelings, our perceptions, our ideas. And this is the world which really influences the outer world. And sometimes I have the image in my mind that there's 8 billion human beings. Science tells us that each one of us pumps out around 70,000 unique thoughts a day. Just imagine 8 billion people pumping out all those thoughts into the atmosphere, those feelings into the atmosphere. And we get it's like this human thought soup, this human feeling soup, which we all contribute to and we all drink from. It influences all of us. But what is feeding all the behaviors and actions and problems of the world? It's really the thoughts and feelings of all of us. And this collective human mind of 8 billion people, when the collective human mind is full of greed, we create this materialistic culture that is destroying our environment. When the collective human mind is full of ego, we have so much self-interest, so much self-absorption, just concerned about me, and sometimes we forget about our human family. We lose our compassion for each other. When the collective human mind is full of anger, just look at how much conflict and aggression is happening in our world at the moment. And when we see our world disintegrating, declining in almost all facets of life, the seed is really in the each one of us, the mind of each human being. And this is why spirituality really says, if I really want the change in the world, I've got to begin to change myself. And this whole series is going to be exploring various aspects of self-change. I feel myself that many times when I've spoken to people, we know what we want to change. We can see in myself some negative patterns that I don't want. But the real issue for most of us is, where do I get the power? Where do I get the strength to really shift something in my own nature? And as I change, it will influence my relationships, my family, my community, and ultimately our world. When just a certain percentage of all of us in this collective human mind begin to change, we change the whole energy in the human thought soup. if I can use that expression. So what we're going to do over the next months is explore various aspects of self-change that will initiate and influence the change we would like to see in the world around us. So I really do hope you will join us for these reflections and suggestions around transformation.